The N-word.
Oi, Japan, amica. Abbiamo preso il palo, sia io che l'americano, regolare. Palo. Questa era la 7, sì, la 7. Mio fratello.
Bufalino 420 ha donato 1 euro.
Oh, grazie per l'euro.
Intanto buonasera
Buonasera.
Luca. Sono entrato adesso, come sta andando oggi?
Oggi
Vedo
meglio.
che la connessione regge perlomeno. È un buon inizio.
No, mi dissocio.
Nah, bro.
You my friend,
Don't be
you.
saying my
No,
nigga,
no,
bro.
you my friend.
No, I ain't no fan.
No.
I ain't no fan, bro. I ain't no fan. This
No,
gonna be my
wait.
That's not cool to say.
Yeah, don't say my
Che cazzo vuole qui? Ma che cazzo vuole qui? No,
Don't say my nigga. Say I'm sorry.
ma you is my friend. No.
Say I'm sorry on
No,
the
no,
chat.
your son.
No, you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry,
sorry,
for
sorry.
saying my nigga, right?
No. This is what I don't like for band. This is no good. This.
Right. You said my nigga.
No,
Right.
no, mi dissocio. No.
What did you say over there?
You said I'm sorry, right?
Sorry.
You're sorry for saying my nigga, right?
I don't speak.
No,
Okay,
you
but
you
you
do
but
speak.
you
You
said-
said my nigga.
But you-
I heard you say it.
No, mi
You got
dissocio.
5 seconds to apologize.
No,
and
no,
slap
no.
you
Sorry.
open hand.
No, okay.
You
Right.
said sorry?
Where you
Say
going?
sorry.
Say I'm sorry for
Sorry,
saying my
sorry.
nigga.
Sorry.
Say,
Okay.
say
Just
it.
say I'm sorry.
What you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
do?
Sorry, I'm
He
sorry.
said he's sorry. He
You
said
sorry?
he's sorry.
It's no problem.
He said
Hey,
he's sorry.
I think per queste parole no.
Alright, he
sorry.
said he's sorry.
Ooh, I should slap
He
you
said he's
anyway.
sorry.
boy.
He said he's sorry.
Ciao. Ma che cazzo vuole questo? Ma questo è sto scemo qua. Mi dissocio, ma che cazzo vuole? Che cazzo ha detto questo?
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You can support uncensored conversations via Cash App or buying your girl a coffee. I am so sick of niggas behaving like niggas. This man clearly said amiga, right? If you've taken any bit of Spanish, if you've been around somebody that speaks Spanish, you know the word amiga. You know it. I know it. Everybody named Mama knows amiga is amiga. Let's say this brother really did hear nigga. Why are you allowing a word to control you like this? Why are you allowing a word to put you under some kind of weirdo spell where you become this aggressive, antagonistic, threatening individual? Talking about you're gonna slap this man with an open hand over a word, and he didn't even say the word. But even if he did say the word, what are we talking about here? See, and I've had this conversation before, but of course, stupid people were in the comments saying, just say you're self-hating, just say you're this, just say you're that. And I'm just like, are you guys stupid? Actually, I don't have to ask the question because I know the answer. You are stupid. If you're willing to throw your entire life away over somebody saying a word, over somebody disrespecting you, and I say that in air quotes, if you're willing to throw your entire life away for a word, I'm sorry, but you're stupid. You have no survival instincts. I understand the history of the word. I understand that. I'm Black. I was raised to feel the same way that you feel when you hear the N-word. We're supposed to get enraged. We're supposed to demand that the person apologize. We're supposed to delve out consequences because someone said a word. After meeting the love of my life, he brought this to my attention, and he really did show me how stupid it is. You could have your entire life ahead of you, a scholar, on the right track to create financial freedom for your entire family, for your lineage, move your family from one area, a poor area, to a better area. But let's say on graduation day, somebody comes up to you, let's just say a white man, blonde hair, blue eyes, comes up to you and says, nigga. Are you gonna tell me that you're gonna throw all of that away just to beat this white boy up because he said a word? It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. And we have to understand how unhinged this whole idea is. You hear a word and you become an attack dog over that word. And here's the problem. And this is the problem that we see in this video. It wasn't even the word. The guy clearly says amiga, which means friend. And even as the guy is trying to explain, which clearly he doesn't understand English like that, clearly he's trying to explain, no, I said amiga. I didn't say that word. I said amiga, my friend. He's trying to explain to him, but he doesn't know English like that. And I'm not expecting him to know English like that. You want to know why? This did not take place in America. When you're in America, I expect you to know at least a little bit of English or try to learn a little bit of English. They're in Japan, completely different country. And this man is trying his best through the language barrier to explain, no, amiga, friend. I'm saying friend. And you have this man, this black man, you know what? Nah, this nigga. He's exactly what he thought he got called. This nigga approaching this man, doing his little stream, whatever the case may be. And he's demanding, you need to say apologize. You need to say apologize. Apologize for saying the N-word. Apologize. Even if this man said, nigga. Even if he said it, what is an apology gonna do? Can someone tell me what getting an apology from somebody saying or calling you the N-word, what exactly is that gonna do? Is it gonna pay your bills? Is it gonna get your credit score to rise? Is it going to put your kids through college? Like, what is it going to do? Please, someone in the comment section, tell me what getting somebody to apologize for saying the N-word. I'm saying away from this example where the man clearly didn't say it, an example where someone actually does say it and they meant it. What exactly are you getting from that apology? Nothing. Because at the end of the day, they still said it. They're probably going to walk away, call you a nigga under their breath. What exactly did you gain from that altercation? It's so unhinged, especially when we think about the fact that this man didn't even say the word. So you hear something that even slightly resembles the word nigga and you lose your mind. That's terrifying. You know what? It's like being around somebody that is mentally, and I'm not saying this to be disparaging to people who actually have mental disorders where they have the mental retardation. I'm just saying it because it's a point of reference for behavior, that type of unhinged behavior, because the development isn't there. You become a developmentally challenged individual over a word. Like I said, I'm not trying to disparage people with developmental disabilities. I feel for that, but we have to call out the behavior as it presents itself. You begin to behave like somebody that's developmentally behind and aggressive when you hear a trigger word. That's exactly what it is. And that's why you have these different white people. I'm not talking about the one in the video. I think he was Italian. You have some white people that know that black people get triggered by this word, and it is their mission. They go out into the world and they try to get you to be triggered by saying the word and then recording your response so they can post it online and say, watch them chip out, watch them chimp out. And you give them exactly what they're looking for. You give it to them. They want you to act the fool so they can post you online and see, it's nigger behavior. See, they're chimping out. See. And then you give them something to see. Stop giving racists what they want. Stop being so unhinged. If somebody is saying the N-word around you, and you ask them, hey, can you please not say that? Especially if it's somebody that, just thinks it's culturally okay because black people are constantly saying the word, or they grew up listening to rap music, or they grew up around other black people that allowed them to say it, and they say it around you and you're uncomfortable about it or you dislike it, and you ask them politely, hey, can you please stop? Don't say that. And they like, fuck that. No, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want. Be like, all right, cool. And remove yourself from that situation. Don't interact with that person. It's that simple. Or if you know that the person is saying it to be antagonistic towards you, look at them like they're corny and then walk away. Because at the end of the day, if they are saying it to antagonize you, they are corny. It's loser behavior. But you wilding out on them and pummeling them is just controlled behavior. If you know somebody's buttons, then that means you have the ability to control them. And that's exactly what black people do. That is exactly what niggas allow people to do to them. They allow them to control them with a word. It's like Harry Potter. They wave their magic white wand and say, nigga, and then you act the damn fool. It's embarrassing. This whole clip was embarrassing. And that dude should be ashamed of himself. He absolutely should be. Because one, the man didn't even say that. And even if he did, what are you doing? He said a word. Let him be ignorant. Let him be dumb. Let him be an asshole. Let him be that. But why involve yourself? Why put your life at risk? And see, this is the reason why. Because we as black people, we have this weird obsession with respect and honor. But then it's not even really about respect or honor. It's about not looking weak in front of others. We correlate respect with strength. And it's a weird, toxic correlation. It's like if somebody says something crazy to you and you don't check them, then that means you're weak. That means that you allow people to disrespect you and you're not honorable, you're not respectable and all sorts of stuff. But really, that's not how respect and honor works. Respect and honor comes from having integrity. It doesn't come from beating people up because they said something you didn't like. It doesn't come from somebody punks you in front of other people and then all of a sudden you gotta wild out. You gotta take it to the next level. You got to risk life and limb. That's not what honor is. That's not what having respect for yourself is. Having respect for yourself means I understand how this person behaves. I understand that this person likes to say this word that I personally don't appreciate him saying. So I'm going to remove myself from the situation. I'm not going to subject myself to this behavior anymore. I'm going to have enough respect for myself to walk away. That's what respect is. And honor is integrity. Being a man of your word, being a woman of your word. So we have this weird relationship with the word respect and honor and dignity, to where we think that if somebody says something that's disrespectful and we don't check them, then that means we've lost our honor. We've lost our respect. We're not respected. And that leads to unhinged behavior, completely unhinged. Then you wonder why the rest of the world looking at us like we're a bunch of animals, wild animals, because guess what? That's exactly how wild animals behave. You look at an animal the wrong way, next thing you know, they're running you down. That is not how civilized individuals behave. So please, my fellow Black folks, let it go. Stop throwing your entire life away, because I think this man has to like turn off his social media and all that because everyone's upset with him and clowning him for reasons, right? I agree. The hell is wrong with you? I mean, I'm making the video to call you out and call you stupid. But now you're getting the consequences of being so unhinged over a word. And see, you think you were doing the prideful thing. You were doing God's work by checking this Italian man for what you thought he said. But really, you just came across as unhinged, crazy, deranged, and you affirmed every single stereotype. We cannot complain about stereotypes while living up to them. How are you going to complain about a stereotype when you behave exactly like the stereotype? It's not a stereotype at that point. It's just you. It's just you. Please, for the love of everything that is holy and sacred, Black folks, let it go. Somebody says the N-word to you, look at them like they're corny, walk away. Somebody in your friend group says it, and you don't like that they're saying it, ask them to stop. If they choose not to, don't talk to them anymore. But thinking that you have to pummel somebody because they said a word, it's stupid. And it allows you to be easily controlled. Different languages have words that sound like nigga, okay? Different languages have words that sound, so we're gonna just go around policing everybody who has a word that sounds like nigga. For instance, you have Chinese, and I lived in China, so I can speak on this. They have the word nigga, and that just means that. This or that, I can't remember. It's like a filler word oftentimes when people are speaking, and it has nothing to do with Black people. It's just their native language. So other cultures with other languages, they have to tiptoe around us because we're so triggered by the sound of igga. We're just so triggered. That's unreasonable. It is unreasonable to expect everybody to tiptoe around Black people because of a word or words that sound like that word. That is completely unhinged behavior. What are you going to do? You're going to walk up to every Chinese person you hear say nigga and demand that they apologize to you, demand that they explain to you that it's a different word. Like, what are we talking about here? This is not reasonable. It's not reasonable at all. Stop allowing a word to dictate your life. Are you really willing to throw your entire life away, risk going to prison, risk getting shot because people be having guns, risk it all because somebody said a word to you? And if so, I'm sorry, you don't need to be out here with the rest of us. That is unhinged behavior. It's no different than these trans that get mad because you misgender them and then they want to fight you over that. It's no different. It's the same level of unhinged, crazy, psychotic behavior. Well, the history. The outcome is still the same. Unhinged behavior. But y'all, I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. How do you feel about this video? Do you agree with me where it's like Black people pack it up, let it go? Okay, on some Elsa, let it go. Let it go. So you don't end up in prison, dummy. Or do you disagree with me where it's like, nah, I gotta fight for mine. I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me. Now your ass locked up in prison. I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. If you like the video, The more you interact with it, the more it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Also, hype the video. If that function is available, it might not be because of the topic. If you're feeling a little extra generous, the link is in the description to buy your girl a coffee. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all with the next one. Deuces.